Hey everyone, welcome back. And late last night, Capital One released changes to the VentureX's $300 a year travel credit. It used to be that you could book cancelable and refundable tickets, hotels, things like that. Once it cleared, you'd get the points for it, and then you'd use your travel credit that way, cancel the booking, and not have to travel and get your points. Well, Capital One has found that loophole and exterminated that loophole by making the travel credit now an instant coupon upon discount on travel that you have to do. If you cancel the travel, you will get back your $300 credit, but you will not be gaining points on bookings made with this discount code. In theory, I don't find this a problem for Capital One in terms of Capital One found a loophole that was being exploited and has closed it. I disagree with the way that they've gone about it. Thinking about the old adage of good artists copy, great artists steal, all Capital One really needed to do here was just copy what Chase does with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, in that the first $300 of travel, regardless of what sort of travel it is, but the first $300 is given back to you as a statement credit, and then you start earning points, whether it's through the Chase travel portal or through their 3X travel category. Now, I understand that Capital One doesn't have a travel category specific to the VentureX aside from bookings made in the portal. That's a bit of a headache to my thought process here, but really make the first $300 that you spend on travel, regardless of hotels, parking, ferry, whatever your first $300 are on your VentureX, make that 0 points. And then on your $301, whether that's through the portal, whether that's through regular spend, your $301 on would be 2, 5, or 10x points. Doing this as an instant rebate at checkout just feels draconian and feels absolutely unnecessary, given that the answer was just much simpler and clear cut. Now, Capital One has every right to do this. I have no problem with the way that Capital One is approaching this. I do have problems with them launching it in the dead of night right after announcing a brand new sign-up bonus on the Capital One VentureX business card, which is the same annual fee, the same credits, the same earning structure. In addition, it is a charge card, so there's no preset spending limit on the business card. You can use the business card the same as the personal card with the travel statement before they made this change last night. I was also put out right. Doesn't seem fair to their customers, doesn't seem fair to new applicants, doesn't seem fair to just push this out when they did. Now, again, I don't have a problem with them making a change. It's the way that they presented this change that's kind of bothering me. I do still think that they should have just copied what Chase does for their travel credit, which first $300, don't expect points, whether you book through Capital One booking or you book through your hotel of choice or your airline of choice, whichever way you want to go about it. I just think that turning off points for the first $300 would have gone a lot further and would have just been an easier way of saying, hey, your first $300 in travel is delivered via statement credit by not earning points. You would still be able to close the loophole that folks were using to book hotels and then cancel hotels, book flights, cancel the flights, cancel the rental. You could open up your travel category, your travel spend a little bit, so that folks with that first $300, it can be commuter travel, taxis, ride shares. What else am I forgetting? Ferries, bike shares, whatever else can code as travel, because it's a Visa Infinite card. Visa has much broader travel categories than some of the other payment processors. I know this because Chase Sapphire Reserve, pretty much anything travel related codes as travel. Airbnbs, hostels, I am blanking on a bunch of other travel categories, but most travel on the Sapphire Reserve is covered. You don't have to be inside the Chase portal for that travel credit to kick in. And you shouldn't have to be in the Capital One portal for their travel credit to kick in. Now, this was announced on the personal card. I don't know if the same is happening with business cards. Also with the discount code, the wording on this gets a little bit weird. This is from Capital One. To use your credit, select the option to apply it at checkout when you're ready to make your next purchase through Capital One Travel. The credit may be used in whole for a single purchase or part of other multiple purchases. You can view your travel credit within their website. Each annual credit will expire on the next account open date anniversary. If the purchase using the credit is canceled, the credit will be restored if it is not expired. Rewards will not be earned on this credit. If you break it up, it sounds like you're $50 here, $50 there, $50 there. You're preventing yourself from getting points on all of those purchases. And if you do it in one lump sum, you're only missing out on points for one purchase. I don't know what the full thought process here was. I also get that they're not going to allow you to stack. If you use it as a coupon code and you do like $200 one year and let it lapse over the other $100 to the next year, giving you $400 back. I get that. That's not going to happen. But this just feels unnecessary on Capital One's part. That's just me. I've rambled on too long, but as always, thank you for watching. If you like what I do, hit the like button, subscribe, and check out my other videos and give those a like as well. So I'll put some up in the end card. Thanks.